Hello guys, it's Kyle here from Gaming Economics, and for my first video I'm going to teach you guys about how to properly use your webcam. Now before we get off onto the real main topic of the webcam stuff, I'm going to show you a few tips that I've learned. Okay, so one thing, I'm using a lamp. It really lightens things up, and you can tell that there's a bit of a blue tint on my face right now, and we don't want that. It's just bad. So I actually was watching a chroma key video, and it was talking about deferring lighting from your background so that you could have a proper green screen without seeing green around the edges of your character's face, or the subject's face. So I thought that was good because then you can defer the blue lighting from the face. And another thing I picked up is this screen. Now you can't see my face, but oh well. And what I figured about this screen is it'll defer the lighting. Not only does it make it so that you don't have this like great bright light in front of your face, but it'll also even out the tones on your face to make things look a little bit better. Because you can see there is a bit of a difference. Although I do have a program on my webcam that's supposed to make it so it looks a little bit better, but I think you should be able to tell that there's bit of a difference between here and here. So now that we've got this stuff out of the way, let's head on to the main part of the video. And we're back. And so obviously you can see here that the main program that I use for editing my webcam footage is Sony Vegas, because it works pretty well. It's Movie Studio 10, all that good stuff. Okay, so first off I'm going to show you how to properly put your webcam in the box so you don't have all of this empty space. I will have the video running across the screen soon so that you can see what I mean by empty space. Okay, so I'm dragging and dropping these things here. Okay, so one thing that you're going to want to check later is maintain aspect ratio. It's not for this right now, but I'll put it in when it's necessary. Okay, so I'm just dragging this out so, so it goes to the full length of the video. Okay, so now you see I have all of this empty space in this part right here. I'm taking up the entire screen. Now how do we fix that? Okay, so first off, we go over to here, track motion. Okay, so we take this, we should be able to shrink it. That shrunk it quite a bit. Okay, so we shrink this a little bit more. Actually, I think I'll make it a little bit bigger, because I am going to be moving some of the stuff. This is actually footage from the video that I made about the introduction. Okay, so now here I'll show you how to get to that. So now we have this footage stuff right here. It's put right there. That's in the center of the screen. We don't want that. We want this stuff gone too. This stuff right here. We only want the face. The face is the only thing that's going to be providing the motion, extra entertainment value. This room is not. We don't need to see anybody's room. Okay, so now you see the mouse right over here. This little box with the two little things coming out at the end. Vent, pen, crop. Go over to here. Maintain aspect ratio, no. So then, it's right there. It's highlighted with blue stuff. Yeah, that's good. So then you go over here, you grab anywhere really along here, and then you just pull it like this. This should be. Okay, yeah, sometimes it really screws you over. Okay, I'm not sure what to do. Stretch to fill frame. No. I think it's one of those. Okay. Yeah, this is it. There we are. Working on it. Working on it. Okay. And so at this point in time, you can move this box so that it'll fit your head. And then you can also shrink it. Now, how big or small you want to do this is really just up to you. But if you don't move your head outside of here, that's really good, but it's still in the center of the screen. So to fix this, we can go back to track motion. Oop, I just moved. You want to click on the box and move the box. And so you just move it wherever you want to. So that works. Any corner will really work. The one that has the least amount of space used, stuff used, like if there's not maps or ammo counters or anything there, then that's the corner to go to. Just the one that's gonna work the best. Okay, so now because I don't want that stuff, I'm going to restore this. Go back here, restore this for the purposes of the demonstration, restore box. There we go. For the purposes of color editing, just showing you how good it is. There's my awesome face. There we go. I'm going to show you some good color correcting settings to use. Good stuff like that. You can automatically drag and drop the color corrector movie thing right there, but that's a little bit too red and yellow and stuff. So you can just toy around with this a lot. Basically, what your end goal for this part is to make it so that your face has a little bit more color. It's not like gray, because if you have gray footage, that's not quite so good. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here, go to some other stuff that's quite important. So one really good thing to do is to add a lot of facial expressions. Just add emotion to your video, because if you don't have emotion, that's not gonna be very funny. People come here not to see your face, as beautiful as it may be. They come here to see your facial expressions, because that's really what makes a face cam let's play worth watching, is the facial expressions, because there's nothing else there worth seeing in your webcam. Not your room, not your face. Now, of course, you don't want to be like this, because this is just plain flat out ridiculous, but find your happy medium, be entertaining, don't just sit there the entire time. Be entertaining, because that's going to get you more places than just having your face there. That just actually shows poor video work ethic and stuff like that. Like, it just shows that you're not very funny if you don't have a lot of humor and stuff in your video. Humor like, yeah, you know, vocal expression, face expression, just stuff like that. Make sure that you're entertaining. That's the bottom line. Now, over the screen right now, I'll have a video of me demonstrating what exactly it looks like if you... Like, some people actually make this mistake where they have the entire screen pretty much dominated by their room, and they're pretty much just laying back in a corner, really looking kind of apathetic, and that's really not what you want to do. So avoid what I'm showing on the screen. Of course, if you like sit upright, then you could just like pan it over to the box and just eliminate the rest of the room. That would be fine, but just try not to record your entire room, because it's not interesting. Now, in conclusion, let's briefly touch up on the topic of having a really dark room for the background if you're using a webcam. Now, for most FPS simulators, things like that, I would not recommend this at all. But if you're going to be playing a horror game, maybe this could be pretty good, because you want to immerse your audience and everybody into that kind of aroma, per se, of just like, this is a dark and creepy game. So if you could have a black background, that might be pretty good. Now, you want to make sure that you have a good enough webcam to cope with this, so you don't just get blurry blue lines across the screen. You want to make sure that it actually looks good. It's not like highlighting bits of dark and putting gray squares and everything, and just, you want to make sure that it actually looks good, because if you put out a bad quality product, nobody's going to want to look at it. People are just going to go to a bunch of other horror people, because there are a lot of other people, and just, if you have your content good enough, then people would be attracted to it and they'll stay there. They won't really go to other people. Just make sure that your content's worthy of your viewers, so you can attract more viewers and all that good stuff. So yeah. So in conclusion, if you guys have any extra questions, anything you would like to know about webcams, I will do my best to answer them in the comment section below. And if it's something that involves a lot of thinking or work, or something that I actually need to show you, then I will make another video like this. But this should be good. This should be a good start, and I hope to see you guys over the course of the rest of this journey. Over and out.